Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm playing a really old game. It's called Earth 2150. If you've never seen this game before, I would check it out. It's on Steam, actually. I don't remember how much it is, but I bought it a while back. I pretty much grew up on this game. Pretty much this and a bunch of other offhanded real-time strategy games. I didn't really get into a lot of StarCraft, but this game was a lot of fun to me. So, one of my favorite classes to play here would be the United Civilized States. So one of the really cool things about this game is that it has 3 different factions, and all the units and all the type that you play, like the way that you play the game and everything, is completely different depending on which one you go with. And so I'm gonna go with the United Civilized States. Eurasian Dynasty is kind of just easy mode because you just get like massive tanks and you're just like massively powerful, and Lunar Corporation is kind of more of like the passive style of gameplay, and it's not really my thing, so we're not going to do that.
New resource field.
Alright, so you start up the campaign mode, you have goals, you have certain things you have to do. So the whole point of the campaign in all of the factions is that Earth is dying. There's a limited amount of resources that are left on the planet, and we have to collect a certain amount of resources to get to Mars before the Earth is destroyed. I believe it's more because of all the war and all the resources we've been mining and everything, and actually set our planet off balance and is heading towards the sun. Yeah, so it says it right there, and I'm describing it. So yeah, you just have to get off the planet before it basically explodes. So this will tell me another thing here in a minute on what to do. There we go. Okay. So the strategy, each side has a main base, you can units and resources between the mission. And so you just go in here and you pick a mission. So the first one we do, let's do easy mode. Alright, and then whenever you... Nope. I skipped that. My mistake. I wonder if I can pop that back up here. Yep.
The next 24 hours will see heavy cloud buildup. Daytime temperatures will reach 50 below, dropping to 90 below tonight. There will be a light southerly breeze, and a depression from the east will bring thunderstorms and snow.
I love these little news reports that you get for the weather and everything. Alright, so each one, of course, you have a certain amount of goals. You gotta find the deposit and mine 20,000 credits. So I'm actually gonna go on options real quick. The slide bar looks kind of janky because this game is super old, and the Steam version is hit or miss. So let's do double-sided subtitles on videos.
Unit online. Tech ready. All checkpoint programmed.
So we're just looking for the resources here. We got some.
Path calculated. All systems checked. On my way. Mech ready. Mech checkpoint ready to go. Program online.
Now I think there was a game.
Commencing operation.
I think this is the second one in the series. I think there was an Earth 2140. I never actually played it. This is the first one that I started playing.
Destination set.
There is a sequel to this one as well called Earth 2160, and it's basically after the Earth is destroyed, you get to Mars, and then you have to try to survive on Mars, and there's an alien species that you have to try to fight and all that stuff. It's a pretty good game. There's a lot of different things in that game compared to this one. I actually own that game as well, so I could definitely play that one. So, how do you rotate in this? Oh, I don't want to speed up the game. There we go. Okay, so let's do transport base here. you stop doing that? Okay, let's just put that
Order
there.
received. Commencing operation.
So you have a certain amount of money as it's building and all that stuff. You can actually set up like a list of things you want each of these vehicles to do, which is convenient. You have a certain type or a certain amount of things that you can actually customize on each of these vehicles. So you can tell it what to do. You can have it auto patrol, turn its lights on. The only reason you would turn the lights off is if you're playing online against somebody, so it's harder for them to see your units. It's not really useful when you're playing bots. And then you have the construction mode here, so you can actually customize what you want each vehicle to be like. And in the beginning, because it's the beginning of the game and I haven't really researched anything, it's very limited. But you can go to the research tree here, and this list actually gets quite long, but you can research the upgraded version of the combat mech, which is this guy here. Little tiger, I think is what it's called. But you can definitely tell this game is old with the way these graphics look. So let's just set the destination here. You can also upgrade the nuclear reactor by putting little additional ones here that gives you more power. Really need it though, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Completed production.
Receiving transmission. Starting operation.
Production.
So I'm selecting the ore that I want to collect and then where he's going to transfer it.
Systems checked. Unit out.
So that is going to, I believe it's every 10,000. No, it's every 2,000. Much different. A little ship will come here and transport it back to your main base. And where is the button to do that? Is it tab? No. Next line, Q, there we go. Okay. So that will transport it over to this guy here. And it's just telling you how much you need to collect. So yeah, it tells you how many days you have left before the Earth is destroyed. You have to collect the resources in that amount of time. And it's a good idea to do research and stuff at this location instead of using resources somewhere else. I don't think at the beginning it actually gives you the option to build a resource or a research station. No, it doesn't.
Destination.
And because I've played this game so much, I'm well aware that there is a enemy faction on this map that will come and attack. So let's build a wall.
Order transfer.
Nope. Let's see where this last one's going to be. That was one thing that always bothered me about this game, is the way that the AI works, because this game is ancient. Yeah, so he's building on the wrong side, so he's going to lock himself out. So let's fix that.
Starting operation. Online. Unit out. Communication system activated.
So the enemy faction that's on this
Orders received.
on this map is the Eurasian dynasty, so they can actually wipe my mechs out pretty easily. Those tanks are really powerful that they have. So what I'm going to do is transfer some military mechs that I have at my main base.
Ready. Orders received.
Take them to the other map. Alright, we got 3 more coming. I only have 1 person mining at the moment out of this ore, so let's go with the mega harvester so we can harvest a little faster. And I'm actually going to research the Tiger 1 now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Doesn't actually tell you what it does, that's kind of silly. But if you click on here, it will tell you the HP, armor, and the speed of it. Obviously the Tiger 1 is going to be improved. And you've got your timer here. What time you up there?
Completed production.
Alright, so my other base.
Receiving transmission.
Transporter arrived.
Orders received.
unload these guys. But I remember most of the hotkeys in here.
Communication system program activated.
So that's another thing you can do as well. If you're not planning to spend any of the money, you can actually just give 5,000 credits, and you lose the 5,000 credits that are, well, the 4,500 that are here. You lose them from this map, and you can actually take it back to this map. And you'll have more resources. So if you have extra income, it's a good idea to collect that and collect your units before you finish the mission, because once you finish a mission, it will be gone. We have 2,000 resources stored, so there should be, there we go. This music kind of reminds me of Star Wars. So let's actually put the money back in.
Checked. Unit out.
It's not going to cost me a whole lot, but I'm going to build a wall down here as well.
Active.
Access granted.
A really cool feature about this game that you can't do at the beginning here, and this doesn't really show you, but if you hit tab, you can actually go into a tunnel system.
Destination set.
So you have all these mountains and everything that are blocking you. What you can do is you can build a tunnel entrance somewhere, and you can actually tunnel your way through the mountains and then build an exit on the other side of the mountains to get to your enemy. That was one of my favorite things about this game. I spent a lot of time just building tunnels that might not have even led to anything, but it was just for the fun of it. I'm going to hope that there's enough resources at this mine station where I am right now. Otherwise I'm going to have to shoot down some of these walls and go deal with it. That music is so nostalgic for me.
Online. Moving out.
Alright, so we got a wall.
Receiving
Then some
transmission.
super basic defense, but at least I'll know someone's approaching.
All systems checked.
Communication system. All systems active. Mech out.
Oops, what am I doing? Go there.
Mech
Go
operation.
there.
Program. Mech ready to go. Calculated.
Go there. Alright, good enough. Kind of expected you to be able to click on the resource to tell you how much is left. One of the things I like about this game is you can actually change the way the UI looks. So we can do a UCS interface, and that is more of the style of what it looks like from Earth 2140, I believe. Or you can go through here and you can customize all of them if you want. Just depends on what you like. We could actually change the view range up, light and tunnels. There's no reason that the textures and everything need to be low quality. Let's make the console size bigger so I can actually read things that are there. So if I hit, yeah, there we go. So now I can read something when it pops up. It's a little better. Yeah, I don't really care for the UCS interface though. I like this one. It looks a lot more clean. Let's see what the solid version looks like though. Oh, yeah, that works. I like how you get these 9 little dots when one specific ore spot is almost gone. Ooh, this is taking its time. So let's actually speed this up because we're not really doing anything.
Completed research.
Woo! First research done. So what are we at now? 270, 75, 18 speed. A little bit better. You'll eventually get air units and everything that you can use, and I really just enjoy the customization you can do on all of your military, because there's so many different types of things you can build on a military unit, and you just get to sit there and customize it. Another feature you can do, you've got a little defense here, you can actually come in here, I think it's F3, yeah, and you can choose if you want like a banner or if you want a machine gun on top of your building. And I'm not going to do either because there's just no point in wasting the 200 resources. So where are we at? We're at 10,000 now, so we're halfway.
Make ready to
I'm actually just going to load these guys up.
Online.
They don't take long to unload. We'll take this guy back as well. It is kind of weird that it says, I mean, I guess it makes sense because you're giving the unit 5,000 credits, but I feel like you should be taking the 5,000 credits from this map. But, whatever. What is all this? That doesn't look right. Yeah, that's... I'm sure you guys are familiar enough. You play any older games on Steam or something like that, the textures sometimes just don't work right. You get used to it. Especially since a lot of my Steam games are, well, I wouldn't say a lot of them, but a good portion of them are from my childhood. That nostalgia factor is pretty hardcore, so I see a game on Steam that I grew up playing, and I'm just immediately like, I want this. Although I did think it was kind of weird that Star Wars TIE Fighter is not available on Steam, but X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter is. Okay, so we now have the option to make military units if we want. I think it's just giving that option because we're almost done. There is enough ore here to collect in order to just get what I need and get out, so that's what I'm going to do unless they attack me. I'm just going to avoid confrontation for the first mission. The dots get smaller, that's pretty cool. Nice little feature. We're at 18,000 credits, we're basically done. So after these two finish, I can get them out of here. I don't remember how many.
Operation.
Oops, what am I doing? Oh, okay, we're at the 2,000 mark, so we can.
Online. Unit online.
Let's just get them out of here. Oh, that's another thing I forgot you can do. You can also just select on here that you want to give the resources that are the extra money that you have, you can just give it directly to the station. So let's go to base and let's finish the mission. First mission easy enough. Alright, so let's slow down the speed. And the Sanford labs are always a good thing to do. You don't fight anything. So So what we're doing here is we're checking out our
Transporter
tunnel system.
arrived.
See how well it works.
Orders received.
Structure destroyed.
Oh no! What happened?
Mech operational.
Alright, so the tunnel system did not work with our mech, so we're gonna try
Path
teleporting.
calculated.
Structure destroyed.
And that didn't work either. Mushroom cloud and everything. Oh, what's going on over here? That's really not right. What are these guys
All
doing?
systems checked. Order received. Commencing operation. Access granted. Starting operation.
I'm not really sure what happened here,
Access
but
granted.
these guys aren't doing what I told them to do. Let's move to the Arctic.
Located new resource field.
Okay, Eurasian Dynasty is about to carry out a massive attack on our Arctic units. We are already in retreat. The President must arrange for recovery and fire. Okay,
Online. Order transfer.
so we have to
Online. Receiving transmission.
get out of here as quickly as possible.
Receiving transmission. Access starting operation. Unit online.
So a really good thing to do is just build a lot of
Commencing operation.
towers.
Destination
Oops.
set. Starting operation. Receiving transmission.
Looks like the textures already don't want to load. There should be a little green thing here, but I don't know what happened. Same with this. There should be the ore that we saw earlier, but that's not there either.
Order received. Commencing operation. Starting operation. All systems checked.
Yeah, I'm sure it has more to do with the fact that this game is really old,
Moving out.
but is kind of a bummer when you try to play an old game like this
Commencing operation. Online.
and it just doesn't work properly. Like the textures don't load, so it makes it a lot
Order
more
received.
difficult.
Access commencing operation. Order received. Commencing operation.
Alright, so we have... Let's build the heavy machine gun. And for this guy, we should already have this, but... just in case. One thing that is nice is, once you finish an upgrade for like a weapon or something like that, it'll just automatically upgrade it in here, so you don't have to come back in here and rebuild it.
Commenced production.
So let's put the destination here.
Receiving transmission on my way.
Let's go over here and build some additional towers for this area.
Order received. Commencing
Enemy
operation.
contact fire in range.
Rolling.
Like we're already under attack, that was fast.
Under
Commencing
fire.
operation.
Completed production. Commenced.
Okay, so we need...
Enemy fire.
Yeah, as you can see, my military units are not very effective against these guys.
Completed production.
Sustain.
Commenced.
All systems active. Under fire. Checkpoint program activated. I'm under fire.
Structure destroyed.
Hit. Have sustained a hit.
2 minutes on the machine gun.
Have sustained a hit. Operation. Target discrimination started. Sustained hit. Communication activated. Under fire.
Commenced production.
program. Receiving transmission.
This is one thing I always really liked about this game is if you have like a unit that's going away already, but if you have a unit or like a building or something that's in a tundra area, the snow will actually build up on that unit over time.
Order received.
I always thought that was
Commencing operation.
a nice little
Online.
feature to the game.
Starting operation.
Contact.
Starting
Oh
operation.
shoot, alright.
Online.
Moving out.
Let's get you out of here.
Fire. Communication.
Action.
Mech ready to go.
Commence
Request help.
production.
Unit online. Rolling.
Run away!
Yes, need help.
Access granted.
Mech urgent operation. Request help. I'm hit. Targeting computer activated.
Unit online. Starting operation.
I'm sustained a hit.
Online.
Sustained hit.
Starting operation. Commencing
I'm
operation.
sustained a hit.
Commencing operation. Starting operation.
Completed. Commenced production.
Under fire.
Commencing operation.
You also have a certain amount of resources,
Online.
or I should say a certain amount of like bullets and everything that are going to be in these towers, and once they run out of ammo,
Sustained hit.
they're useless.
Completed.
Same with all these little 20mm guys and all this stuff. So what I'm going to do actually is see if I can build up my military large enough to make a counterattack, because that'll be a lot easier.
Unit online.
Mech ready. Target locked.
Completed production. Commenced structure destroyed.
Operational. Mech ready to go. Sustained hit.
Orders received. Starting operation. Starting operation.
There we go. So we got one guy over here who's low on fuel, or low on ammo. So we got a
Area.
refueler coming in here. So these guys, oh shoot. Oh, that sucks.
Urgent request for help.
Need urgent help.
Completed production.
Unit out.
Urgent request for help.
So I don't have a repair unit yet. It's not a thing I can have in the beginning. Oh, and it looks like my machine gun got finished. So all these towers have double machine gun on them now. So I can actually sit here and upgrade these weapons as well, these old towers. You can also go into your F3 option, just do the same thing. You just change it there and hit update. And you just go through your list. So there are quite a few units, or towers, that are outdated now. Of course, when you do this, your game becomes paused. So when you unpause it, if you do all of them, all of your towers are going to be useless, because they're updating. But I've got a decent amount of military over here that I can do that for these towers at least. So there's not a hotkey for it, so I have to sit here and click each one of them. And we're probably, because we're building so many towers, we're probably going to want a couple more refueling ships. Which I don't have the right building, so let's get that done.
Mech operation. Systems check.
Oh. Or not. Okay.
Roll contact.
So of course if we go down there and we actually wipe out the enemy, that's going to make our lives a lot easier. We're not going to have to deal with these attacks coming in constantly.
Target locked. I'm under fire. Path calculated.
So let's take him down here and see what we got.
Mech out. Enemy sighted. Range set. I'm under fire. Sustained a hit. Target locked. Sustained engagement started. Mech out. Mech out.
Waiting for the rest of my guys to catch up here.
Enemy in range. I am hit. Sustained a hit.
Completed research.
Alright, these guys are just gonna run away. They'll come across my towers anyway, so let's keep moving.
Located new
Target
resource
discrimination.
field.
Enemy in range. Sustained a hit. Target under fire started. Target locked. Sustained hit. Targeting computer activated. I'm under fire. Have sustained hit. Sustained enemy contact in range. Targeting computer activated. Checkpoint. Target blocked. I'm under fire. Discrimination started. I am hit. Weapon systems activated. Weapon systems activated. Weapon systems activated. I am hit. Targeting started. Enemy
Lost
contact
unit.
in range. Sustained hit. Targeting computer activated. Sustained systems activated. Checkpoint broken. Sustained hit. All systems activated. Targeting broken. Activated. I'm under fire. Target locked. Target discrimination started. Sustained hit. Target discrimination started. Under fire. Received started.
This music really hypes me up. Alright, we're taking out all of their miners. They can't collect the resources, they can't attack us. Because they can't keep building their army.
Sustained hit. Orders received started.
Oh, let's take out that tower before it's done.
Enemy sustained hit. Checkpoint set. Systems activated. Need help.
Come on, come on. I need these construction vehicles destroyed so they stop rebuilding. I need those machine guns to stop attacking my refuelers.
Building under attack. Lost unit.
Weapon systems activated. I'm under fire. Targeting computer activated. I am hit.
Lost unit.
Next ready. Target locked. Under fire. Targeting started.
So at this point I'm actually just burning through their resources because I'm just destroying everything as they rebuild.
Enemy within range. Targeting started. Targeting started. Communication system targeting started. I'm under fire. Enemy within range. Hit. Target locked.
Lost unit.
Just focusing on this power plant at this point. Let's actually get some more military going.
Exploiting resource. Commence production.
Okay, so we've used the resource field completely. So that is the last of our income that we can get.
Communication systems activated.
Wow, we're not getting through that power plant.
Lost unit.
That sucks. Oh well. We need quite a bit of damage to him though, so I think it'll be okay.
Unit. Commence production.
At least we took out the power plant. And they're trying to rebuild. Look at that.
Lost
Okay. This obviously held them up quite a bit though for attacking us.
commence production. Lost unit.
What I should have been doing, actually, I got distracted with the fight, was upgrading these.
Checkpoint set. Online.
Lost unit.
I guess one of these towers is almost destroyed. Oh, this guy over here.
Orders received.
Okay, we did a decent amount of damage to these guys. I would have liked to be able to get to their production facilities, but I mean, it is what it is.
Orders received.
That bought us quite a bit of time.
Building under attack.
Let's hide this guy over here.
Structure destroyed.
Oh, those tanks do quite a bit of damage. Come on, select it. Oh my gosh.
Completed production.
Okay, let's set the destination a little further out. Oh, we already have.
Production.
Operation. Orders
Do we have any refueling ships left? We do. Awesome. Both of them survived. Okay, so we can actually... Well, we don't need to turn the power off on that building. Oh, what's going on with the mini-map here, but it looks like it's falling apart.
Production.
I think this game is just slowly dying.
Production.
system activated.
Mech ready. Mech operation.
Where are you going?
Mech ready to go.
Okay, yeah, that slowed him down quite a bit, so we've got 12 hours left now. We're not allowed to build a transport. We need to save enough resources so we can build one. Okay, there's no research station here, so we got those done. Let's just go with the Tiger 2. Yeah, that's a good call. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on here. This is bad.
Commenced production.
It's like more and more textures are just dying. Let's unload this guy so we can fill it up with this group.
Mech ready to go.
Oh, we got choppers coming in now. These things actually aren't too much of a problem against these towers. But that one's far enough away to not actually get hit.
Ready to go. Targeting started. Orders received. Enemy within range.
Completed production. Commenced
Sustained hit.
production.
Sustained hit.
Order received. Commencing operation.
Have sustained a hit.
Doing a pretty good job with defense here.
Have sustained a hit.
Lost unit.
Mech operation. Sustained hit.
I feel like my units are wasting a lot of time wandering instead of shooting at things. But, oh well.
Have sustained
What can you do?
Access granted. Destination
Completed
set.
production. Commenced production.
It'd be nice to have Tiger units with even stronger chassis. But we'll probably be done with this before that research is finished. Possibly.
Communication system activated. Enemy contact.
Building under
Net
attack.
operation.
Completed production.
Checkpoint program.
Commenced production.
All my towers are upgraded. That's good.
Communication system activated.
And they really got a lot of choppers here. Might have to bring over a couple more units here in a minute. I want to go attack that base again, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
Structure destroyed.
The fact that I have no resources that I can mine at the moment.
Receiving transmission.
Completed production.
Enemy in range.
Structure destroyed.
Lost a tower.
Under fire.
Unit out.
Building under attack.
Orders received. Unit out.
I think actually this time might be smarter to go the other side.
Received.
All their military is coming from over there, so that might be the right choice.
Commenced production. Completed research.
Mech ready. Path calculated. Enemy sight. Range set. Targeting computer.
Take 'em down.
Fire.
Completed
Oh, the upgraded grenade launcher really makes a difference.
production.
Checkpoint set. Checkpoint set. Enemy contact in range. I am hit. Orders received.
Alright, their base should be over here somewhere.
Production. Commenced production.
Checkpoint set. Contact.
Probably a waste, to be honest.
A sustained hit. Lock. Checkpoint
Building under
program.
attack.
Target sustained hit.
Oh yeah, this is not a good idea.
Target discrimination started. Target discrimination started. Target discrimination started.
Completed
Targeting
production.
computer activated.
Lost
Net
unit.
ready to go. Communication system. Communication system. Activated.
Lost unit.
Sustained hit. Targeting computer activated. I am hit.
Lost unit.
Targeting started. Targeting started. Weapon systems activated.
Lost unit. Commenced production.
Under fire.
Oh, it is a weapons production facility.
Operation. Target discrimination started.
These guys are actually holding up pretty well. I'm just focusing on their buildings, trying to get some stuff done. I got one weapons production destroyed. But I mean, we can end this at this point.
Completed.
I think I want
Commenced production.
to get the resources off this base first.
Commencing operation.
Sustained hit. Have sustained hit. Ready. Checkpoint set. Mech ready. Mech ready to go. Mech out.
Completed production.
Alright, so we've got 6 units here. This thing's almost done. Alright, we can call it transport now. I think. There we go. Alright, so he's coming out.
Receiving transmission out.
I can use all these military units next mission.
Receiving transmission.
It's always good to have extra miners, but I don't really feel I need to take them, so I don't think I'm gonna worry about it.
Mech ready.
One thing that you do as well is even if you're spending time just sitting here like doing your own thing after the mission's done, you're still counting down on time for your days remaining. So it's a good thing to not spend a lot of time on old missions.
Received.
Receiving
I'm
transmission.
gonna take these as
set.
well.
Enemy contact.
Building under attack.
Okay, let's... Oh, shoot. Ah, oh no, I forgot. Okay. I forgot to take the money off of this ship, so we're gonna spend a little more time here. I don't want to leave 12,500 resources just sitting here. So I can actually show you guys, if you pop, let's see here, you pop 10,000 in here. That's what you need for one rocket to be deployed to space to build your ship.
Transporter arrived.
Okay. Let's get this unloaded, and we gotta go back and get more resources. This is actually gonna take a minute, because I guess I can only bring 5,000 at a time. That kind of sucks.
Transmission out.
Building
Also,
under
checkpoint
attack.
set.
Let's go to the mission. This is M, not T. Sitting here clicking the wrong thing. Well, I mean, we survived, so that's good.
Communication system
Enemy
activated.
checkpoint set.
Communication system activated.
Termination started. Checkpoint set.
I think at this point, because I went in there
Building
and
under attack.
messed with their shit, I'm not gonna have to worry about a whole lot of bad things happening.
Arrived.
Why aren't you attacking this? I can't actually tell what he's attacking because he's not... I think he's attacking that wall. Why would you do that? Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more run. Just leave the 2,500 here.
Online.
Unless I can build... No, I can't. I was gonna say if I could build a
Online.
ore transport center instead of a refinery, I could just transport it that way. These guys are a bit more. Yeah, they're going for my wall. I'm not really sure why.
Transporter arrived.
Access granted.
That's really strange. Why would you waste a unit attacking a wall?
Destination set. Starting operation.
Guess we'll just rebuild it for the
All
fun of it.
systems checked. Commencing operation. Online. Orders received. Commencing operation.
Transporter arrived.
Alright, that's the last one I'm gonna do.
Access
So we are
granted.
done. Alright. Moving on. Alright, we have to evacuate 30,000 credits. We can do that. So since I'm bringing so many resources back, I'm just using some of them
Transporter arrived.
to bump up my speed a little bit on resources needed.
Located new resource field.
Okay, so let's build a gargoyle. And now we can make rocket launchers, so let's focus on that. Let's get these
Mech ready to go. Path
machine gun
calculated.
guys going. And do I have enough? I do, okay.
Unit orders received. Access granted on my way. Access granted. Orders received.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to find another mining space.
Mech
Orders
operational.
received. All systems checked.
I wonder which angle they're going to attack from.
Orders
The
received.
wall preemptively.
Commenced production.
Build a couple condors here, and then I gotta build a refueling station, because it looks like I don't have one.
Receiving transmission.
I wish I could see how far I built that out, but oh well.
Completed production. Commenced production.
All systems checked.
Completed production.
Okay. Let's get an aerial supply transport going.
Starting operation. Access granted. Out.
Alright, so we got some military here.
Receiving transmission. Order transferred.
So I can set up a thing here, start recording, and do it that way. And like in a lot of RTSs, you can actually just,
Starting operation.
you know, hit shift, and that's how you get it done.
Rolling.
So you can set up a queue, but for this one, for whatever reason, you cannot do that.
On my way.
Okay, that is the end.
Order
Cool.
transferred.
That'll work out nicely. You can even build like a tower defense type setup with a bunch of towers and walls.
Online.
Am I making the double? I am. Double machine gun, yeah, okay.
Access granted. Starting operation.
I'm building a lot of defenses on this side.
Order received.
I should probably
Commencing
move over to
operation.
the other side as well.
Commencing operation. On my way.
Okay, so this side should hold on its own for a little bit. Let's set the assembly point here for these guys.
Access
Order
granted.
received.
Online. Commencing operation.
Alright, we have 2 refillers.
Unit online.
And the edge of the... Let's do it half and
Order
half, I guess.
transferred.
And we are going to have to go
All
find
systems active.
another
Commenced
resource station, so I think I'll just make a condor and fly it around. It'll be a lot faster.
All systems checked.
completed production.
Access granted. Moving
Just
out.
have you fly out there.
Completed research.
Ah, I keep closing these on accident. You click like right when they load up. You won't see it, but it's okay. We can just go in here and do this.
A new interceptor aircraft has been developed in our laboratory for anti-gravitational technology. The plane has been given a name rich in tradition, the Gargoyle. Speed, maneuverability, and tremendous firepower are its main characteristics. The first Gargoyle models will be produced and deployed in the next few days.
Sweet. I'm going to wait until I get the gargoyle chain gun.
Online.
Start building those. I've got a little time, hopefully, before I get attacked.
Starting operation. Order received. Commencing operation. Starting operation. Commencing operation.
Alright, no ore over here.
All systems checked. On my way. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Destination set.
I guess it's been a little longer than I thought. I thought there was ore right here.
Unit out. Enemy sighted. Urgently request help.
Oh, shoot. Alright, so we found a military base.
Moving out. Sustained hit. Need help.
Fly away!
Moving out. On my way. On my way.
Exploit resource.
Alright, our resources are already exploited, so we need to find another ore field.
Exploited resource.
Yeah, it sucks. So,
Destination set.
I think I might have to come into the ED's base and kill him.
Resource.
Okay, here it is. This is what I need.
Moving out. Destination set.
There's no defenses over here.
On my way.
So I think actually, even though I said I was going to wait, I'm just going to build some gargoyles now with the basic machine gun. Oh, oops.
Online. Destination set. Orders received. Area.
Okay, that's just near my refueler.
Order received. Commencing
And for this
operation.
mission, which I was talking about earlier,
Order
I'm
received.
actually going to put machine guns on these
Commencing
buildings.
operation. All systems checked. Commencing operation. On my way. Starting operation.
This is definitely expensive to build a shit ton of towers, but I'm feeling pretty confident about doing it this way. There are helicopters that are going to attack us though, so we should probably build some over here. It's a perfect spot for them to just fly in and avoid all my towers.
Transferred. Order received. Commencing operation. Orders received. Enemy sighted.
Okay, these guys are just chilling here. That's a good spot to hang out. And let's get
Commenced
a couple
production.
gargoyles going.
Communication system program activated.
Now I could probably avoid. Let's see here. So
Access granted. Destination.
if I want to use my
set.
land units over here,
Completed production.
these guys are not able to attack us, so that's good. Oh,
Destination
okay, we're
set.
being chased now.
Urgent request for help. Moving out.
Completed research.
Alright, we have a lot of air units.
New resource field.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Destination set.
That was kind of close.
Destination set.
Make ready to go.
Completed production.
We built quite a bit.
Commenced production.
And let's build another one just in case.
Online.
Oh gosh. Okay, select the right thing. That's helpful.
Destination set.
Just moving straight out that way. I feel like we're gonna need a lot more than just 4 gargoyles to deal with all these. Oh, did they?
Production.
Okay, the new ones will have double machine guns on them, so they'll be a little bit better.
Commenced production.
All systems Checkpoint programmed. Checkpoint set.
All systems checked. On my way.
Completed production.
Access granted. Moving
Completed production.
out. Access granted. Destination. Commencing operation. Access granted.
Commenced
Ooh.
production.
No, just kidding. We are low on resources.
All systems
Where are you going?
checked. Moving out.
Ooh, 1500. Okay, that would probably be faster to just build. Yeah, normally it would be faster to just build these energy transmitters, except the icons are not popping up, so I guess I can just do it this way.
Orders
Yeah, I'm gonna have
received.
to go back to base and grab 5,000 resources because I got a little excited.
Access granted.
Rolling.
I'll just build a base over here actually in a minute.
Communication system activated. Calculated.
Exploited resource field.
Set up my base. It is. Alright, so we are out of resources at the main base, so I need to find a new location.
Transporter arrived.
Alright, so let's grab
Communication
some more of
system
these.
activated.
Take 5,000 resources. Oops.
Transporter arrived.
Flight computer active.
Online. Destination set. Access granted.
Transporter arrived.
Alright, so we got the 5,000 resources. Let's build a power plant.
Commencing operation.
And a transport base. We're just gonna do the rest of this and get it done. Get out of here.
Order transferred. Receiving transmission. Destination set. All systems checked. Access granted.
Completed research.
Receiving transmission.
I wish this texture would actually show up. That's really strange that it was there at the beginning, but now it's gone.
Orders received.
But what can you do?
Access granted. Transfer. Receiving transmission operation. Online. Order transferred.
Unit code accepted.
Mech ready.
I'm debating on if I want to go and try to attack them. But I probably don't. I'll probably just hang out here. I know what's going to happen is, once this resource field runs out, which I'm sure will be soon, they're going to come up here and try to take this one.
Mech ready. Proceed.
Access
We're going to be
granted.
fighting for
Unit out.
available resources.
Access granted.
Build a couple towers since I brought so much money.
Orders received.
We're going to set up a record thing and just get it done that way.
Transfer. Commencing operation.
Execute. So when you're building so many towers in a row, it's like, why not just set up a queue for it?
Flight computer operation.
Oh, select them all.
Flight
There we go.
computer engines powered up. In flight. Flight corridor open.
Receiving transmission.
Moving enemy contract in range.
Oh, there we go. Alright, it has begun.
All systems active.
Unit code accepted in flight.
So I think now, because I researched the... Yep, I can put a rocket launcher on these towers now instead of just having a double machine gun. So maybe for this one, let's change it to the rocket launcher. Problem with the rocket launcher is you go through your resources so fast, or you go through your ammo so fast.
Under fire.
I'm hoping the strategy holds. I don't think it's going to, but we're gonna see what happens.
Under fire.
Commenced production.
Mech operation. Mech out. Mech out.
At least currently we're holding them at bay.
Orders
They're
received.
coming at us with small amounts. I'm only set. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Completed production.
I guess one way I could speed this up is if I took resources from my main base and then threw them in here, and then they would just transport back anyways. It's definitely a waste though, since I'm trying to collect a certain amount before the end of the world.
Mech ready to go. Path calculated. Checkpoint program. Path calculated.
How much does the wall
Receiving
cost?
Enemy in sight.
10 each. Alright, that's not a problem.
Building under attack.
Oh, okay, that was not what I was expecting.
Structure
Oh,
destroyed.
okay. No, they're not actually surviving that well. Why are you not attacking?
In sight.
How is that not in range?
Under fire.
Aircraft operational.
Well, it's a good thing I built these towers here in the center. Probably should have built this wall double thick. I'm just going through my wall like it's nothing. Alright, let's move these guys back.
Unit code accepted. Flight computer
Okay, you need
active
to-
code
there we go.
accepted.
Building under
Engines
attack.
powered up.
I'm losing my shit because I'm trying to double click everything.
Screen. Flight computer active.
I'm hit. Need urgent help.
Flight computer operational. Open.
I'm hit.
Structure destroyed.
Urgent request for help. I'm hit. Enemy inside the operation.
I don't know if flying over their main base is a good idea. That base is actually really small. I kind of want to go attack it.
Ready. Mech
Let's
out.
do it.
Checkpoint set.
So this fails, it's gonna be the biggest letdown, so I'll have no defense.
Target sustained.
But I'll take the chance.
Enemy contact in range. Sustained hit.
Double cannon tanks.
Lost
Target
unit.
discrimination hit. Target discrimination
There's
started.
choppers just from this up.
Target discrimination
Lost
started.
unit.
Targeting started. Targeting started.
Building under
Fire.
attack.
Target discrimination started. Targeting started.
Lost
I am hit.
unit.
Target discrimination started. I am hit. Weapon system
Lost
activated.
unit.
Target discrimination started. Targeting computer activated. I'm under fire. Targeting started. Range set. Target discrimination started. Targeting started. Sustained again.
Lost
Targeting
unit.
computer activated. Target discrimination sustained hit. Sustained hit. Targeting computer activated. Sustained targeting started. Next weapon systems activated. Sustained hit. Target discrimination started. Target discrimination started. Weapon systems activated.
Have sustained hit. Need help.
Target under fire activated. Mech out. Checkpoint discrimination started.
Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Checkpoint set.
And this thing actually has this deployed, which tells me that they have no money left.
Weapon systems activated. Targeting started. Target discrimination started. Targeting computer activated. Weapon systems activated. Target discrimination started. Targeting computer activated.
Alright, they have no power, they can't do anything. I wish there was a way to steal the resources that they had. But as far as I know, you cannot do that.
Checkpoint set.
Alright, we succeeded. Let's get back to
Orders
base.
received.
I'm under fire.
I was hoping you guys would not walk past those, but okay.
Have sustained a hit.
Urgent request for help.
Wow. Oh well. I think I only lost one. Well, that base got destroyed. They can't produce military units. It looked like they had no resources left, so we are good.
Receiving transmission.
What are we at now? 22,000. Alright, we're getting there. I still can't research a repair bot, sadly. Ooh, this is expensive. I have 12,000 resources, that's not a lot.
Communication channel aircraft operational
Get all these
flight
guys and
corridor
just get
calculated.
them out of here. Gargoyles, of course, are going to be very useful to keep.
Mech ready to go. Mech
Let's
ready to go.
cancel
Orders
that.
received.
How many spaces do we have left? We have 5. Let's get the healthy ones on there.
Activated. Communication checkpoint set. Activated. All systems active. Mech out. Mech ready. Mech operation calculated.
We have space for one more. I guess I'll take
Mech
this one.
operators received.
And let's take the little bit of resources left here and go home. $26,000. Get in there.
Transporter arrived.
Almost there. I've got enough of these harvesters. I don't really need to take any back. I'm not gonna worry about that.
All systems received.
Alright, and that is going to be that for this one. This mission is done, we just have to wait for this to collect. It is a shame to leave with all these resources, but I'm not going to sit here and wait. Woo! This area is not clear. Enemy units, a resource of 25,000 can't be sent to base. Oh man. 20, that's a lot though, 25,000. It's 2.5 of these guys being sent out. I want to pop another 10,000 in there, but that would only leave me with 2,000 resources for this next area. So I think instead I'm going to upgrade my bullets. And let's speed this up quite a bit. There's no need to sit here and do this slowly. So I'll collect a little bit more here. Let's see here. 22,000. Alright, so once it gets down to about 10 or something, I'll probably just end it.
All systems active received. Checkpoint set.
Oh, you sound so broken.
Path
Poor guy.
calculated.
Oh, on the plus side, this base held up.
Receiving transmission. Rolling.
Got enough military units to defend myself, and I'm definitely going to have to invest in more, because this is not going to be enough. Yeah, so if you jump into skirmish mode and you look at the research tree on this, it's pretty large. There's a lot of things you can upgrade and new types of units and everything in the game. I do like the way that they introduce you to things slowly.
Access granted.
Amount of resources is going down. So we're gonna sit here and give it one more time. Not very exciting, but yeah, I don't know. There's something about this game that just really draws my attention to it, and I think it really is just down to the nostalgia factor, because I played this game a lot when I was little. I don't really know why I never got into StarCraft when I was younger, so I played so many strategy games. My personal favorite strategy game that I played growing up was Empire Earth. Just the original, because the next two were trash. If you've never checked out Empire Earth, you should definitely do that. It's a really good game, and I'm sure I will be talking about it quite a bit, and I'll eventually play it, but it's not on my Steam list, which is why I haven't started playing it at all. It's kind of like Age of Empires, but in my personal opinion, it kind of goes a little bit more in depth than Age of Empires. It also has a lot of really good campaigns for like accurate historical things and teaches people about stuff. That's kind of one of the ways I started learning about history early on, because I started playing this before I started taking a lot of history classes in school. And I think Empire Earth came out in 2000, so it would have been 12 at the time when it came out. So yeah, that was around the time when I would have been in middle school. I was sitting there doing a little bit of history, but as I'm sure you all know about public school system, in America at least, a lot of it just focuses on American history, which is great and all, except the fact that there's a lot more to the world than just America, and you should definitely learn about all of it. It's not really good to just have knowledge of one place your whole life. You should experience things and learn things about other places and other cultures. It gives you a different aspect on life. Let's see. Oh wow, I'm at 6,000. Looking at that. What do we have now? Let's do this lab thing.
Ready.
Alright, so we're going through the tunnel.
Set.
Okay.
Checkpoint program.
I'm gonna explode. No. Okay. Do I have to set this up, or is it already set up? It is already set up.
Out.
Building under attack.
Well, that's a thing. Alright.
Mech ready. Checkpoint set.
Let's get him over there before he destroys the teleporter. What the heck? Shoot.
Access granted.
Do I need to build a tunnel?
Transmission.
What do I do? Let's just do it. Tunnel's fun.
Starting operation.
They need to take a bit of time though, but I think this guy is actually gonna run. Yeah, he ran out of ammunition. I just have to go over there and kill him now. Yeah, we get it. It's not connected. You can stop trying.
Mech ready to go. Calculated. All systems checkpoint set. All systems calculated.
One way you can do to figure out exactly where you are is if you tab. You can get the idea of where the tunnel is. So I just need to go over there and build the tunnel. Why won't it let me connect though? That's really strange. I think this teleport is disabled for some reason. Let's try it again though real quick. Just because building a tunnel is going to take a while.
Ready to go. Receive.
I also have 10,000 resources here. I should probably use them. Okay. So I guess while we're doing that, we'll use the resources that are on this base. Yeah, teleporter just doesn't work.
Checkpoint set.
Oh, but it's using... What if I power this off? Okay, that works. Cool. That way I'm not using my resources on my main base.
Access granted.
Communication system activated. Path calculated. Path calculated.
We're almost to the water. But hey, this kind of works. I get to use the resources here. I love how it's got this little white thing, but if you look really close, you can see the actual bars over here. That is strange. Alright, so we're gonna have 5,000 resources left. Can I afford... I guess I could do a second upgrade on the bullets, because I'm gonna be using
Completed research.
machine guns a lot more often. Oh, the last gargoyle. Let's just do the gargoyle 3. That took no time, really.
Access granted.
Actually, I could have built the bridge and it would have been a lot faster.
All systems checked.
Okay. It's still not close enough. I just realized my error here. Let's pause this. Because obviously if I use all 10,000, I won't be able to afford to
Access granted.
1,000 tunnel entrance, and then I won't be able to finish the mission. almost there. So if I wanted to build it, it would be there. Okay, so let's stop.
Unit online.
And let's build the tunnel just out here.
Commencing operation.
How much does the tunnel cost anyways? Nothing. Good to know. Oh, I could just connect this. Yeah, let's just do that.
Order transferred. Online.
Yeah, strange.
All systems active. Checkpoint set.
Access granted. Commencing operation.
Okay, and after that's
Mech
built, then I can
operation.
continue with
Checkpoint set.
researching. That way it won't cost me a lot
Mech ready.
at my main base.
Mech ready to go. Calculated. Communication checkpoint set activated.
Cool. Just gonna use this up. Oh, we're gonna be really close. Yeah. Just over 1,000. Or just under 1,000?
Materials
Yep,
low.
cool. Alright. That was a smart way to do that, just use the resources that are there, so we can turn this back on and finish that.
Completed research.
Cool, we now have the most powerful gargoyle. Alright, and before I do the next mission, I am going to end this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you are enjoying this game, if you like watching real-time strategies or Earth, if this game interests you, just let me know, and I will pick it back up. Have a good one.